Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of Hey Bucko Outdoors. Please do me a huge favor, like, share, comment, subscribe. Really helps me out with the algorithms, really helps promote this channel, and the channel feed helps what I do every single day. Alrighty, this is a pretty simple topic, but something that gets overlooked a lot. You should not skip on medical, especially when it comes to outdoor survival, bushcraft, anything like that. Now, I will be making a separate video. This is part one of how to make your own, but something I'm going to discuss is just being able to pick up something like this from the store. So this is a Be Smart, Get Prepared little life-saving kit, basic first aid kit. So there's a few things every first aid kit needs. I'll go over some of those here in a moment. But if you do not have the ability or simply don't want to put your own together, you can go to Academy, Bass Pro, Walmart, even Target, and just get a little travel-sized first aid kit. So the only thing I would add on to this is a cat tourniquet, probably some ice packs, along with some ibuprofen, and yeah, that's probably it. So let's open it up and take a look. So there's quite a bit of stuff in here. I think I picked this up for like 30 bucks at Walmart, not too bad. Now I'm just gonna go through some of it. Now obviously you've got your basics, you've got your antiseptic wipes here, definitely a must-have. Definitely having antiseptic wipes, something to basically clean a wound, if that's hydrogen peroxide, isopropanol alcohol, something of that nature. Something else to add on top of that is like some wound dressing gel, Neosporin, triple ointment, anything like that. Gauze too is very, very important. Alcohol prep pads, stuff like that. Open up this other pouch and take a look at what else we got. So Band-Aids. It doesn't have to be you getting your leg bit off by a shark in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. If you get a little bitty cut on your finger and that turns septic, that can kill you. So having a variety of different bandages, anything from the smallest to the biggest, even if you get like the little big umbrella, or what is it called? Butterfly looking one, butterfly bandages, put them on your arm for bigger cuts and scrapes. Having something like this just to keep your wound out of the elements, keep it from getting infected, can be extremely important, especially on a camping trip. You're with a fishing guide out hunting for multiple days, and you may not have the opportunity to go back into civilization or go to an ER, stuff like that. Have a multitude of this. Also, I recommend carry extra. If you have people with you, carry stuff for them. They should have their own, but it's always good to be prepared to carry stuff for them. So bandages. Something that goes along with that, ace bandages, some good gauze, along with some cotton balls and cotton prep pads and stuff like that to take care of larger wounds. So let's move on. Like I said, gauze pads, very, very important. Sterile, non-woven. You can get bigger ones. I would recommend stuff like this, along with some bigger ones too. Gauze rolls are really important. Medical tape, that's a big one. Medical scissors, because most of us, when we go out in the outdoors, camping, hunting, fishing, etc., carry a good knife. For example, this thing goes everywhere with me. But in case you don't have one or it's out of reach, and you're fishing and say your knife's back at camp, having a good pair of medical scissors or like a little Swiss Army knife in your little medical kit like this is extremely important. So gauze, don't skimp on that. So you have a heat thermal blanket. This is very important, especially we're just got out of winter, but it still can get very cold, especially in the mountains, northwest, and in the west in general. At night, say somebody falls in the water, say your legs are still frozen, somebody falls in, putting something like this and getting a fire starter is important. Definitely, I would recommend not only putting something like this, packing extra clothes along with a good fire starter. Videos over all that in the channel, go check it out if you'd like to. Alrighty, what else do we have? Alright, this is good too. So having something like this, like a little, in the military we called it kill cards, or basically like first aid cards. So basically it has all your information, your doctor, ambulance, any allergies you have, blood type, hospitals you want to go to, local police departments, all that kind of stuff. Having different phone numbers in different places like the pharmacy, fire department, police department, hospital can be extremely important. Say you fall and knock yourself out while you're hiking, somebody comes across you. Having this somewhere somebody can find can be extremely important for them to get into a point of contact with somebody who knows you and knows how to help you. So moving on. Ice pack, like I mentioned before, definitely having one of these is extremely good. You can also use like the basic frozen bag of peas, but if you're gonna be out hunting, something like this is good. Definitely make sure this isn't one that you can get chemical burns for. If you have an ice pack like that, that can be very, very, give you rashes and stuff like that. I would recommend wrapping it in a t-shirt, something like that, keeping it off the skin. Definitely been able to still use this and make it useful, but keeping it so you don't get chemical burns and rashes and stuff like that, because that's a whole nother mess you don't want to have to get into. Now, like I was saying with the gauze pads, having multiple different sizes, like you have some 2x2s and some 4x4s here. It's good to have enough medical equipment. Obviously, this probably would suffice, but having enough to handle anything from a basic paper cut all the way to having a log flying on you, crushing your leg, and you need a cat tourniquet. I'd always like to carry 2 tourniquets on me. I try to carry them in my go bag as much as I can. However, work prohibits me, so I have to sometimes take them on the go with me in other bags. Definitely having a little bit of first aid and medical in every single car that you have, every vehicle is a must-have, something I would extremely recommend. And it doesn't have to be too expensive. Like I said, I picked this up from Walmart for 30 bucks. You can make them for even cheaper, probably around the same price too, but something I will recommend, we always focus on knives and having the best hunting rifle and the best bag and boots and all that. Don't skimp on medical. Yes, all those other things can save your life, but at the end of the day, if you're up Shit's Creek without a paddle, you're gonna need this. So, part 2, I will show you how to make one, just going to the store and buying basic stuff and putting it into a bag. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. I hope it was helpful. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see part 2, give me a thumbs up down in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please have a fantastic day. Real quick also, before I let you guys go, something I would also include in here is your a little thing of moleskin, especially if you're going to be hiking. Having blisters is a pain in the butt, and a moleskin is a good remedy to that, along with having some iodine tablets to purify water. That would definitely be a great thing to have, along with a good water bottle. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.